Hello everyone and welcome to Adventure Evolve. Today I'll be telling you guys how to transplant cherry tomato seedlings. So let's get into it. So as you can see over here, I've got two pots of cherry tomato seedlings. One over here and another one over here. I planted them about 2.5 weeks ago while my exams were going on, and now that they've sprouted, it's time to transplant them into a bigger pot so that their root system can develop properly. So here I've got a top below and all the things we'll be needing to transplanting these cherry tomato seedlings. I've got these plastic pots, I've got some Epsom salt with a container that I'll use to water them later. I've got some organic compost, some perlite, and I've got some cocoa peat and a good quality garden soil, and of course our cherry tomato seedlings. So let's start with assembling the soil, and then in the end we'll plant them inside these pots. So now we'll start off making the potting mix. I'm gonna take some garden soil and make sure that there aren't any tough pieces of mud or rocks inside of it. And to this, I'm going to add some cocoa peat. The thing with cocoa peat is that it retains moisture, so it's going to be really good for the tomato plants because they don't like being too dry nor too swampy, wet, but just moist enough for the roots. I'm just going to add a little bit more. Now I'm going to add some compost. The compost itself has moisture retaining properties, and since there's so much of moisture retention, to aid in drainage and aeration, we're going to add some perlite into the mixture. This, when mixed with all, is going to aid in the aeration and soil drainage. And now finally I'm going to mix all of this potting mix up. Now that our potting mix is ready, I'm going to start by taking out these cherry tomato seedlings. So what you have to do is you have to hold the leaf and not the stem, or else the stem is going to get crushed and you're going to lose the seedling. So first I loosen the soil. I just use this marker that I used, and it's not visible, but the roots, they actually are going pretty deep. So you go deep and loosen it up, and just using the leaf, hold and push the seedling up. Luckily I just got the whole piece, and see, you can see that here's the root system of this new seedling. And now we'll take the pot. I'm gonna add some of the potting mix into this. Now the thing with tomato seedlings is that unlike other plants, their stems do not rot if you put them inside the soil. And in fact it's pretty good because you can see these fine hairs on the stem, they actually develop into roots. So that's a good thing because your plant's gonna have a better root system, and hence it'll pick up more nutrients and so on. So I'm gonna plant it deep inside of the pot and then add the potting mix on top of it. so that the stem also gets submerged and forms part of the root system. And give it a little shake so it settles down, and basically we're done. I'm gonna water all of these once I've planted them later. So I have here some Epsom salt, which is basically magnesium sulfate, which is required by the plants to make chlorophyll, since magnesium is an important allotropic compound in the formulation of chlorophyll. That's why it helps basically in helps plants start up and develop good roots and take up nutrients better. So that's why I'm gonna add some Epsom salt into the watering can over here. I'm gonna add some water and spray it, gently sprinkle it over them. So basically we're done, and we're gonna leave these in a shady area for 1 or 2 days, so at least the plants can get themselves settled and their roots settle down into the new pot and soil. And then I'm gonna move them out into partial sunlight, and then eventually into full sunlight, so they can develop nicely. So I hope this was an informative video and you guys do organic gardening at your homes. It's really nice, it's really relaxing, it's a really nice activity nowadays to do. So have a nice day and thank you for watching.